So in today's session, we are going to discuss about the abstraction. So which is one of the principle and which is known as one of the pillar in the OOPS concept. So if you are going to the real-time scenario also in the AEM point of view or any other things, yes, of course you might have seen this exception concept everywhere. So wherever you are in the market. So what is the reason behind this abstraction and what is the functionality that is going to work on this abstraction? So before going to this abstraction, so I will tell you one story. Okay, so based on the real-time scenarios, so I will take an example of a story. So yes, so based on that I will take down the code. Based on that I will explain the each and every concept clearly. Okay, so me and my father, so in Bengaluru, so we are want to start a business. So let us assume that we are passionate towards the food business and we want to take a food business in our locality, which is rare in our address or in our society there or there. So we decided to take down KFC business. So I will let you know the process what we are gonna take in place to install or to take down the franchise from the KFC. So first of all, we need one hotel or a place. So approximately we need a shop something like that, or we need a mall, or we need a contract in the mall if I want to take down KFC in the mall, or else we need that each and every agreement regarding that place. Okay, so once we are good with that place, so where we need to keep the KFC franchise, so then we will go to the KFC office, nearby KFC office. Yes, of course, I hope in Bengaluru it was there, and in Hyderabad and Vijayawada. So, yes, of course, KFC office is there in each and every state. So, me and my father will go to the KFC office, and we show them the documents of the place that we have owned, and we will ask for them for the franchise. So then what is the process of taking the franchise? The KFC manager will one document provide one document. So what are the conditions and the rules are present in that document? Nothing but business logics. In the Java point of view, we call that rules and regulations as business logics. So when coming to this document, so in that document, so I can see that. So hi Karthik, good afternoon. So here are some rules that you need to obey or you need to follow if you want to take the KFC franchise. So what are the rules? Banners. Banners must be with the name of KFC heading and the KFC thing, red and white. Have you been observed? So wherever you go to the Domino's or KFC and all, each and every interior banners and all will be in the same color. KFC will be in white and red. Domino's will be in blue color. Have you seen that? The flexes and all. So if you go to the petrol bunks also. So HP petrol bunk will have the same what is that interior and exterior design. So in entire India, wherever you go to the HP petrol bunk, you will find the same HP logo, same HP interior and exterior. Right? So the first rule will be like that. The second rule, menu card. So what is meant by menu card? So if you are now in a Hyderabad, so if you are going to the KFC, the bucket size of that KFC is that 399. So I am now in Bengaluru. You are saying that Karthik, I am in Hyderabad, so I went to the KFC hotel and I can see that the bucket offer is 399. So yes, of course, which is enough for 4 people. We said like that. So then what I will do in Bengaluru, I'm not ready to come to Hyderabad and eat that for 399 bucket, right? So in Bengaluru, so I will search for where is KFC nearby me. I will go there and I will avail the same offer, 399. How is it possible? So if in India, if KFC keeping the offer on each and every Wednesday, saying that it was 50% off or it was the bucket price was used in every week on Wednesday, it is applicable for the KFC which was located in the Bengaluru and the KFC which was located in Vijayawada and also the KFC which was located in the Hyderabad. How is that possible? Nothing but, so whenever they are taking the franchise, so they will sign to the contract and the documents obeying the rules which was passed by the KFC head office. KFC head office which are giving the franchise to the customers. So in that franchise they will include n number of rules. So the two rules are I taken down here. So yes, of course you can take another rule. saying that KFC timings. I don't know about the timings of KFC, so I will take from 11 o'clock a.m. to 11 p.m. in entire India. In entire India. So if you want to go to KFC, yes, of course you can go before 11 o'clock. So I'm not sure about the timings. So assume like that. Okay. So each and every franchise in the malls or in the different shops or wherever you go, the KFC timings will be from 11 o'clock to night 11 o'clock, morning 11 o'clock to night 11 o'clock. It is also one business rule passed by the KFC. Passed by the KFC. Okay. So now let us take another rule. Customer support. So what is meant by customer support? So if you have any issue with the food related thing or the customer treating customer relationship, each and every KFC website or each and every KFC franchise will hold only one website and one mobile number. Do you know BPO? So if you click on Flipkart support, there will be one customer link for each and every client. So sometimes you might find that you are in a queue, so wait for 10 minutes, so our customer support will reach you out. The same link. So here also, when I am taking the franchise, they will give me this customer support mobile number and all, which I need to keep in the shop. If any issue regarding the food items or any issue with the treatment of the client, then they will automatically call to that number and complain, saying that here in Bengaluru branch, in the EML branch, so there is no proper interior or there is no proper food that was served to the customers, and they can call like to the customer support. Okay, and then the fifth rule, staff. So there will be the minimum staff capacity of 5 to 10 people. I'm not sure about the rules. So 5 to 10 people staff. So it is the rule from the KFC franchise. So you need to keep 5 to 10 people, 2 people for the delivery and 3 people for cooking and 2 people for cleaning the assets and all, the things and all, and 2 people, and one is the manager of the entire store and another one is the sales, something like that. Okay, I don't know about the count of the staff. Yes, of course, but it was mentioned in the business rule in the document whenever you are taking down the franchise. Okay, and then so what are the remaining things that I can take down here? Staff, customer support, offers. Yes, of course, you can. The menu card also. Yes, of course, you can go to the offers as well. And yeah, ingredients. So what is meant by ingredients? So when coming to the KFC point of view, I have taken the ingredients. So it will be different from business, different franchise. Like HP Petrol Bunk has different rules. Indian Oil Petrol Bunk has different rules. So when coming to this KFC, yes, of course, I can see that ingredients also is very must and should for them. So how many people will know that? So whatever the ingredients, that masalas and all by used by the KFC, will be sent by the KFC franchise or KFC head office. They will receive a box of ingredients where they need to mix all those things and prepare the food. And one thing they will clearly mention that, so whatever the chicken that you are buying, you must not buy in any local store. We will send you, or we will give you the number of our local agent who will provide the fresh chicken for you. So you must and should buy the chicken from them only. So if you are buying from outside, so we are not giving you the franchise. Understood? Understood what I am trying to tell? So whatever the ingredients that they are preparing in the KFC are also the mandatory thing to approach the document level. Once you have signed the document, you must and should get the ingredients in chicken from the place where they are suggested and they are included. Okay, so let us take that. These are the 6 business rules that, yes, of course, there will be n number of rules, but I'm not sure about each and every rule. So I'm just taking the 6 rules, and these 6 rules are the business logics that need to be obeyed by the KFC franchise. Each and every franchise. Each and every franchise. So now when coming to these business logics, instead of class, we are taking down the interface. What is an interface? So interface. So interface is nothing but it is a blueprint of class. Blueprint of class, or else you can call it as business logic or business documents. Anything is fine. Business documents. And then it has abstract methods. What is abstract methods? So I will tell you now. So abstract methods, and we have abstract classes as well. Abstract classes and abstract methods. So you all are aware of what is an interface now. Interface is nothing but the person who keeps the rules, business logics, saying that I want the banner in the same way, menu card and all. And we will use the implements keyword. What is meant by the implements keyword? Implementing the rules. So if in the recent days, yes, of course, so most of the people are suffering from tufan in the coastal areas. So CM has been implemented some rules saying that the persons who are in the danger zone must be shifted to the yellow zone or something like that. So he will pass the rules, but the CM won't obey the rules. The candidates who are working down will must and should implement the rules. IAS officers, IPS, and whatnot, the police department, the fire department must obey the rules. They will implement each and every rule that was passed by the higher command. High command. Understood? So likewise, when coming to this interface, so this interface is the blueprint of a class which has the business logics, each and every logic over here. And then to obey these things, we use implements keyword. So before that, you are using extends keyword, class to class relationship. Parent class and the child class, you are taking down the extends keyword, and as of course you are building a relationship. But here, so whenever you are using the implements keyword, you are implementing the rules of the interface. Interface here is nothing but the KFC. KFC main branch is the interface, and as of course it will provide the rules, and that rules it is obeyed in your class. That rules is obeyed in your class by using implements keyword. Then now, what is this abstract methods? Without implementation. So till now, you are taking down public void add, and as of course you are taking the curly brackets open and curly brackets closed. This is the method syntax that you are taking down. So now when coming to these abstract methods, you are not taking any implementation, just you are passing these things. Public void add. The rule has been kept and there will be no implementation in that. So curly brackets where you pass the sysout statements, implementation of sysout statements, implementations of a number of logics and all. But here these abstract methods are included in the interfaces. The rules are given, that's it. The rules are given, that's it, and they don't obey the rules. The person who are taking the franchise must obey the rules. Nothing but, so I will tell you a logic. So if you are going to the KFC head office, the timings of the KFC head office is maybe morning 10 o'clock to evening 6 o'clock. So after that, if you want to try to reach them, the phone will be switched off. But what is the rule they kept? Each and every KFC franchise may work from 11 o'clock to 11 o'clock. They didn't obey the rule. They have their own rules, right? Understood the topic? So now, these abstract methods are the methods which don't have implementation in them. Nothing but they are just identification for the rules, business logics. And when coming to this abstract class, yes, of course, I will explain detail about this abstract class once we are taking down the things easier. So now I am taking down the code here. So I am taking down public class, public interface KFC. Public interface KFC. As I already informed you that interface is a blueprint of a class. So instead of class, I have taken an interface. So once I have taken the interface, yes, of course, I can contain the business logic in that. So what are the business logics? Public void banner. Public void menu. Sorry, P small letter. 1 2 3 4 5 6. It's not necessary. Okay. So menu, timings, customer support, timings, customer, staff, and then ingredients. Done. So this is my business logic. Public interface, and I'm not implementing any of the interface values over here. Sorry, abstract methods values over here. So now what I will do? So yes, of course, I have taken down each and every what is that rule that I have taken down in the KFC franchise, and now I will take down the class saying that I want to keep that KFC in Hyderabad. Public class Hyderabad. So what I need to use? I need to use implements keyword and KFC. One second. Okay. This is the class. The class name was Hyderabad, and it was implementing the rules of KFC. Then it will throw an error. Why? Your class is empty now. There are abstract methods. What is meant by abstract methods? The unimplemented methods in the interface. You need to implement that rules. Then only I am satisfied. Without that, I am not satisfied. You need to obey each and every rule that the interface contains. So no need to by heart this each and everything. So yes, of course, Visual Studio Code will show you how to implement the unimplemented methods in your thing with a single click. With a single click. So at that point of time, yes, of course, you will get this public void banner, and you will get like this. And thus, of course, you can take down the sysout statement in that. Sysout saying that KFC banner. KFC banner. That is the rule, and you need to obey the rule. So likewise, you can take down each and every rule here. These all things. So now let us discuss about what is an abstract class. So now let us assume that me and my father went to the KFC, right? So after reading that all the documents and the rules, me and my father said that it was not possible for us to follow these all things. Why? Because our area was not that much posh or that much class. So most of the people will ask bucket biryani for bucket chicken for 200 rupees. But here the prices are 399, 599, or 799. So what we will do? At that time, you come out of that KFC office and you will keep a third party restaurant saying that GFC or TFC, something like that. So if you have heard about the first copy, second copy shoes, first copy watch, first copy shirt, imported, smuggled goods and all. They are not the original one, but they are the copies. So now what I will do is, I will come to Bengaluru, I will start one restaurant saying that TFC or BFC, something like Bengaluru fried chicken. It was my own restaurant. So what I will do? I will create an banners in the same thing, with the same color, red and white, but the name was different. In the heading only, I am saying that it was not KFC, it was BFC. And don't expect the same rules which you get, and don't expect the same offers which you are getting in the KFC store, because it was my own store. The prices might be different, the customer support number might be different, and the staff must be different, and the chicken, yes, of course, the ingredients I am using my local ingredients from my hometown, and completely it was different, and it was a third party thing, third party restaurant. It was not any franchise thing. At that time, yes, of course, you can obey few rules of this KFC. Nothing but you can create the same menu card if you want in the same style. Nothing but even though it was BFC, I can maintain the same menu card of the KFC, but prices are different. For example, so if you are going a number of restaurants, the biryani is the common thing. but the prices of the biryani might be different from restaurant to restaurant. Some restaurants take 500, some restaurants take 1500, 2000, 100 rupees, 200 rupees also. But the heading is same, chicken dum biryani or chicken fry piece biryani. But the menu card prices are different. So likewise, I can obey few rules of KFC if I want. The timings and all, yes, of course I can obey. Few of them I can obey, and remaining them I can take down. At that time, what I will take is, I will take down public abstract class Hyderabad taken Bengaluru implements KFC. The chicken that I was providing is like KFC only, but I'm not following the rules and regulations of KFC. So my aim is to provide my customers the chicken what KFC is providing, but I'm not the KFC franchise. Shopkeeper think that, so my customers must wear alone solely rare rabbit shirts and all, but he can't provide you the original things. He will provide the first copy and the second copy things for the lowest prices, and the color and the gesture and the cloth will be the same, but it is not the original one. Understood the things? Clear? And also chappals, shoes, watch, and handbags for the ladies and all that, of course. What not? Each and everything will have a copy on there. So when I am taking down this Bengaluru implements KFC, it won't throw any error. Why? Because it is your choice. So what do you want to implement from KFC? It is your choice. So in my choice, I will take down the timings thing and the menu card. So at the time, yes, of course, here you must have to implement must and should. Implement each and every abstract method. Each and every abstract method. Abstract methods are the methods which don't have the implementation in their interfaces. Understood? So here, it is your choice. Your choice. Why like that? In the banner, in the restaurant banner only, you are taking down the things like this. Abstract class. In the banner heading only, you are saying that it was BFC, not KFC. Then what people will think and come to your restaurant? Okay, it was like fried chicken only, but it is not KFC. And we are not going to expect the same prices and the same offers here in the BFC. Why? Because it is BFC. Why like that? But because the shopkeeper in the banner only, he was kept that abstract class. It is a third party restaurant, abstract class. It might have some abstract methods, and it won't throw any error. So now your choice, right? So I will take down the two things. I will take the timings and the menu card. Public void menu. And I will take down public void timings. So these are the two rules that I was gonna obey, that I want to gonna obey. That's it. So now let us discuss about this abstract class more deeper. So whenever you find the abstract class, you can think that it might contain some abstract methods, but it won't throw any error. But whenever you find a class purely implements the KFC or the interface, then it must include each and every abstract methods in that. So whatever the unimplemented methods that an interface contains, you need to call them in your class. And one thing I just want to inform you, that when the abstraction, the implement keyword will place a crucial role. Like in inheritance, how the extends keyword is gonna work. So likewise, yes, of course, in this thing, it will take down the things like that. Building a relationship between an interface and the class. The only difference most interview asked questions for the freshers. Extends keyword, implements keyword. When coming to this extends keyword, relation that was built class, and implements keyword, relation between class and interface. Class and interface. You need to remember this thing. And now, when coming to this abstraction concept, so this abstraction is a process of hiding the implementation. So what is meant by hiding the implementation? One second. It is a process of hiding the implementation and showing only the functionality. So what is then meant by this line? Yes, of course I will explain. So if I want to go to a restaurant and eat the food, so may I know how many people will go to that chef room and see what is the chicken that he was using and what are the masalas that he was using? How many people seen that? No? So how do you think that it was prepared and where it came from, whether it is kept in the fridge or whether it is a hot or it is a fresh meat or something? So all that implementation will be hidden. They won't show to the customers. They will have the separate room where he can prepare all the biryani and you can only see the functionality. The functionality here is nothing but the server who coming with your biryani. You don't know which rice brand he was used to prepare that, which masalas he was used to prepare that, and which chicken he was used to prepare that. You just simply sit, you order, he will bring and you will eat. So this line, yes, of course, you can assume like that. It is a process of hiding implementation and showing the functionality. Abstraction. This interface will be the backend, and you won't show this implementation. Oh, sorry, this interface. You only show me this class. Nothing but. So if I keep the KFC franchise in Hyderabad, no one come to me and ask me about the process. They simply come and order the chicken and they will eat and go. They don't know about the implementation of what I done. So how much square feet is that restaurant and how many staff are there. I'm not responsible to answer each and every question what client was asking. Understood the things? He don't know how I build this, what is the restaurant. He don't know how the implementation was going on. We don't know when chicken was coming to my restaurant. We don't know when the masalas I was picking up from the courier. We don't know anything. But he simply come and sit and order one bucket and he will eat and he will go. That's it. Only the functionality I was showing. I was not showing all these business logics that I was using. Understood? So if I go into the restaurant, I don't count the staff. I don't count the staff. I simply go and sit and order. And I don't think about the ingredients. But I suppose they will use the ingredients and they follow the rules of the interface, but they don't show you. And you are not sometimes, yes, of course, most of the restaurants will provide you the timings of the opening time and the closing time. But in the earlier days, there is no that much thing. So based on the head count and based on the customers, they used to close and they used to open the restaurant in the earlier days. But now, yes, of course, most of the restaurants are following the timings from morning 11 o'clock to night 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. That's it. After that, no entry to any table. No entry to any table.